Hey guys, how you doing? Austin Hilton here with another stock price prediction video. We're going to go look at the analyst predictions and what the stock price is going to be within 12 months from now for NIO, one of the major players in the worldwide and especially Chinese EV marketplace. We're going to go take a look at that. Where is that stock going to be 12 months from now? Is it a good buy? Is it where you should put your money in or not? We're going to be looking at that and seeing what the top analysts say and where do we think that stock price is going to be. That's what we're going to be covering in this video. Also, remember this video is for entertainment purposes only. That's my little disclaimer, right? I'm here to help you, but this is entertainment purposes only. Before you make any stock investment, consider obviously checking with those that know more and are just better at it. I'm here to bring you the information and help you find these stocks for you, right? Okay, so quickly, if you haven't already done so, become part of the community, subscribe, hit that subscribe button, that bell notification. I release these videos every single day. Please drop a like on this video. It helps this video out, helps me get the word out, helps me help more people, helps everything with the algorithm, the whole YouTube ranking thing, and it helps my channel out. Please help me out with that. I would greatly appreciate it. So with all that said, is Lee a good buy for you right now, yes or no? We're going to go take a look at that. Is it a stock you should be in? Is it a stock that the analysts like? Is it a stock that in the next 12 months is going to do better? Is it going to do worse? How many analysts are covering it? Are they the top analysts that are out there? And what overall do we think that the stock price is going to be in the next 12 months? And is it going to go up? And is it a good bet? That's what we're covering in today's video. So with all that said, let's go take a look at it. NIO. Is NIO a good investment or not? What's going to happen with it? Is it going to go up? What's going on with it right now? So what I like to do when I do these stock target, these price prediction videos, I like to kind of look at where we're at with the stock, look at where we've kind of been, and look at and overall kind of what's the trend line, how's it comparing to what's going on with the NASDAQ, all that kind of stuff. And then we're going to jump over and we're going to look at the stock price prediction for NIO and see kind of where it's going to be in the next 12 months. And is it a good buy? That's what we're going to cover in this video. Okay, so looking at the 1 day right now, today, NIO right now is trading at $42.63. It's up 3% today. You can see that kind of it opened today at about 43. It's hit a couple of different highs today of 45, a low of 43, and actually right now, it's definitely got some downward pressure on it. It's trading a little bit down as of this moment, right? Okay, so let's look at a 5-day kind of scenario. What's it done in the last 5 days? Okay, obviously in the last 5 days, kind of moving around a little bit, but we've tested our bottom there at 32. And right now, again, we got a high yesterday of 44, and right now it's 42. Let's take a look back at 1 month. Obviously, what we see here is the downward trend because of what happened with the NASDAQ and everything that's happened in the last, 3-4 plus weeks with the NASDAQ just having all those red days that they had, reaching a low of on March 8 of $35. And you can see it's already bounced up really nicely, to $42 from its low of 35, right? And so it's already seeing like yesterday, March 9th, 41, and then today, 42, right? So it's kind of really going to continue. It looks like it's starting to hit that upward trend. Let's look at kind of what the 6 month is. So the 6 month is, way back here in 2020, September, October. Yeah, right there. You had your $20, $21 range. Frankly, I wish I would have got in at that point in time. Didn't, but I'm definitely in now. And look, we kind of had some really nice movement up, and it continued. This right here obviously is the trend from the NASDAQ, all the issues we kind of had in the last 4 weeks with the correction with the NASDAQ market. So it looks like we're set to really kind of continue that upward movement. I still think we're a little early from is the NASDAQ going to continue? I mean, what are we kind of overall? It looks like we're doing okay. The NASDAQ today is up 78 points, as well as the Dow's up 300. Again, we've got some really nice rally days with the Dow being up 30 to 32,000 and change. Everything's looking really good. Before I do this, though, I want to show you something. This is really cool. I want to show you, let's compare the 1 month chart to XPeng. one of the other major players out there, right? Look, Xpeng had almost exactly the exact same trend lines. Pretty amazing. So these stocks track together. So that's actually a really good point. You may look at maybe Xpeng as well. I'll be doing another video on Xpeng. Stock price prediction. What do we think a target price is going to be for it in the next 12 months? Things like that. Okay, but you can look at even Tesla. You can look at exactly what's going on with Tesla. That same 1 month downward trend line. Look at that. And it's just going to continue. Everything is bouncing exactly the same. Let's kind of look at 6 months. Similar channels. So you can see that, NIO, Xpeng, and Tesla, they all kind of follow that same kind of those same lines, right? And so this is really very indicative in my mind of kind of overall market conditions and kind of overall companies in the same segment. They all kind of tend to follow each other, and they're all looking at, look, bouncing right here. Almost exactly the same bounce lines right here. Look, bouncing back up. Okay, so with that said, let's right now go take a look at NIO and see what the analysts think this is going to be in the next 12 months, okay? What's the stock price prediction? As we know right now, she's trading at 41.89. She's rated as a moderate buy with 7 buys, 3 holds, 0 sells. Okay, so not bad. Looks like overall she's definitely rated as a buy. Okay, so right here is what we care about. In the next 12 months, the analysts combined are saying that this stock is looking to be a $65 stock. So the price target is going to continue to go up. The price prediction is that this is a stock right now that is trading at $41, $42. And within 12 months, the analysts are saying that it should go to $65. By the way, that represents a 55% upside, guys, from right now where it's trading at $41.96. 55% increase on your money. Definitely a great return on your investment, right? Okay, so look, you can see right here from this particular graph, right here in March, we're saying in graphs, and so the analysts are saying that on average, we're looking at a $65 average, which is what this number comes from. And there are some analysts that say it could reach as high as 81. We're going to go look here in a minute to see what what individual analysts are kind of targeting at this, with a low of 38. Okay, so averaging $65. So it depends on how you feel. Kind of what your risk level is. Do you think that this stock's going to continue to go up? I think that the overall EV marketplace, if you look at global EV opportunity as worldwide, we culturally start to bring and change and bring these electric vehicles online and start to become more and more predominant. We all know that EV is here to stay, and EV is just going to continue to get bigger and bigger and bigger, especially in the Chinese marketplace as well as global. If you didn't know this, Tesla gets about 40% of their overall sales come out of China. So the Chinese marketplace is definitely major. Also, these Chinese EV stocks like NIO, Li, Xpeng, these guys, they will absolutely benefit from the Chinese government looking to help out their own, right? And I think that $65 for this price target for this particular stock, I think is very reasonable in a 12-month time frame. So a decent, really good price prediction. If you look down here at what particular analysts are saying it's a buy, we've got some guys like Citigroup saying it's a hold, but hey, he has a price target of $57, right? Whereas you've got some of these guys like, let me look real quickly. It's like JP Morgan, Deutsche Bank, Morgan Stanley, Merrill Lynch, Credit Suisse. They're even saying that the price targets are a little bit higher. So these are obviously major players in the marketplace that are absolutely recommending this as a buy. And you can see kind of, what their actions are reiterated. They're just kind of reiterating. They're saying, hey, continuing to say that this is a good stock and it's one that will continue to go up, continue to benefit from everything that's going on in the marketplace. As long as the NASDAQ continues kind of its upward trend line, we should be good, guys. We should look really, really good for this particular stock to do really, really, really well. So, a few final thoughts. I definitely believe that the global EV marketplace is one that you should have your money in. I think that's a no-brainer. I think even if it's a smaller part of your portfolio, but bottom line, guys, the EV marketplace is going to continue to do well. It's going to continue to become more and more mainstream and more part of our lives. here in the United States, globally, China, Europe, all that kind of stuff. And so these EV stocks are just continued to poised to be really, really good stocks in the long run. So what we saw today is we saw a price prediction from the top analyst out there saying that, hey, this is a $65 price targeted stock with, right now, trading in around the $41, $42 range. That's a 55% return on your investment in a 12-month investment. I didn't say this up front, but I look at stocks and what they're going to do 18 to 24 months out. So depending upon how you're kind of stock, how you like to invest, I tend to want to buy and hold for the long run. I think that this is a great stock, especially right now as we are continuing to rebound with the NASDAQ and continuing to go up. I think that this is a stock that's going to benefit from that. And it's proven to be a really good one when we looked at those 6-month time frames. Everything else, you can see that NIO, XPeng, Li Auto, they all track, Tesla, they all track together. That's what I really like about these particular stocks. When we looked at that analyst, that kind of that different piece of analysis when we were over and looking at Google Finance, some very interesting facts came out. Good, strong fundamentals. This is a great stock that you might look at picking up. Again, video for entertainment purposes only. I hope you enjoyed the video. Again, my name is Austin Hilton. Please consider becoming part of my community. Hit that subscribe notification, hit that bell notification so you get notified when I release the brand new videos. And I release videos pretty much every single day. I'm here for you every day in the trenches, finding these particular stock for you and finding the really good ones that have a lot of upside and a lot of potential. So until the next video, I'll see you then. Take care.